So, guys, let me start by introducing myself. I'm Swati. I've been a radical follower since a couple of years. I've been coached and mentored under Asta Gulati. This is her channel, Connect with You. So we here have been with the radical training and Connect with You since couple of years, learning healing modalities, which I'll be putting under use now, so that we can heal ourselves and be whole and complete. So let's start. I'll start by explaining what is this lucid readings all about. As I assume, most of the people who has connected from YouTube and Instagram, you are aware of radical consciousness, where it is a healing modality which revolves around that the patterns in your life are mostly with respect to your thought patterns. It's the thoughts that get manifested into the patterns and into your body. So we work with those thought patterns and we manipulate and change those patterns to work in our favor. So lucid readings are about a channel readings which will help you to assimilate those knowledge in your personal space. These readings are we use this book, radical book, which will help you gain some insights into your life patterns. So let's begin. Let's start with a short meditation. I'll ask you to please comfortably sit or lie down. Take a position for yourself. And before closing your eyes, I humbly ask you to please start observing things around you. Take a moment to look around you, look around the space. Notice the tiny details around the space. And now focus upon the audios which you are listening. It may be coming from far apart or it may be coming from near you. It might be a fan sound, it might be a vehicle sound. Just slowly observe it and let it go. Now, acknowledging the space around you, slowly start closing your eyes and focus on your breath. Let's take some cleansing breaths. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Intend to breathe in a lot of love and breathe out any adverse associations with love. Breathe in a lot of peace and breathe out any chaos in your thoughts. Breathe in a lot of prosperity and breathe out lack based consciousness. Now try to visualize a light. See that light within you and get back to your normal breathing. Let's put out a humble intent that we receive the readings for ourselves, that we need to listen. You can continue to lie down with your closed eyes or you can open your eyes. It's completely up to you. I just ask you to focus on my voice and the readings. They may not make sense as of now. Just listen with an open mind and maybe we can recite, I remain open to receive. I'll keep reciting 3 times. You can continue after me, or else you can just listen to it. We remain humbly open to receive. We remain humbly open to receive. We remain humbly open to receive. Day in and day out, you keep getting several requests and signals from your body, birds and animals, natural elements, humans, electronics, and gadgets you are using. Pay attention to them. They are seeking something from you by demanding your attention. Remain open to infer the subtle communication as well as overt demands and go beyond the obvious to understand the real expectations from you. If you pay attention and align your contributions with those expectations, your contribution would be meaningful for you as well as for the receivers. As you raise your consciousness and enhance your awareness, you will be able to pay attention to yourself, your body, relationships, surroundings, and to the unseen metaphysical elements as well in a precise and appropriate manner. My ability to give constructive attention is my soul's love. My ability to give constructive attention is my soul's love. My ability to give constructive attention is my soul's love. So these are the affirmations which come along with the insight. I'll keep reciting. You are open to recite in your mind's eye or with your voice or just listen to it. You could be having several factors in your environment which appear to be inhibitory, grounding, or restrictive in nature. They are brilliantly placed to ensure that you remain motivated to rise higher in your life and to do better and better with each passing day. It would be imprudent to wait till the time all these grounding factors are effectively dealt with in a manner you get your freedom to fly high like a kite. Without them, there may not be adequate reasons for you to continue to flying high. In terms of metaphysics, flying high like a kite could mean being a distant observer who remains connected to the ground reality and still manages to rise higher and have a larger view of life. All you need to correct is your feeling of being grounded and acknowledging the grounding factors and be grateful to them for inspiring you to fly higher. If these inhibitory mechanisms were not there in their place, there are chances that you may not be able to fly like a kite this high. If you keep a metaphor of a flying kite in mind, you will know how your grounding factors are brilliantly designed for you, and you actually have to honor them for their contribution to your life. My feeling of being grounded and tied up is my soul's love. My feeling of being grounded and tied up is my soul's love. My feeling of being grounded and tied up is my soul's love. There are several reasons and benefits of remaining unapproachable and unavailable. Because at times you may find that being available and approachable can be taken advantage of. It could be an intrusive and time wasting experience for you. However, there are several benefits of remaining available and approachable. Consider them before you choose to retreat into your own space. You will learn to remain available and approachable, and the ultimate gift for you in any given setup is your ability to remain available and approachable. My approachability is my soul's love. My approachability is my soul's love. My approachability is my soul's love. You're perhaps consciously or subconsciously suppressing or storing anger, generated either towards your own self or others. Maybe you're not aware of it at times. It could be a good idea to simply acknowledge, recognize, and let go of that anger. Work on your helplessness or frustration of the past or current moment so that you remain free from the resultant anger. Be a neutral and detached observer so that your responses are refined and constructive in nature. This is a reminder for you to look within, recognize your stored anger, and address the underlying emotions. My reserved anger is my soul's love. My reserved anger is my soul's love. My reserved anger is my soul's love. I'll continue reading a little more on this. Your anger could be coming from a parallel reality or a past life programming and may be completely oblivious to your conscious awareness. Your conscious mind may not be aware. However, your subconscious mind could be in touch with that consciousness which is operating out of parallel realities. What is happening in your parallel realities could generate emotional responses without awareness at the conscious mind level. Probably you have incurred some serious loss and trauma. The traumatic effect of the loss is still very much alive in your mind. Your possessiveness is merely an attempt to prevent further loss in the future, as if you are trying to hold water by closing your fist in order to secure the water in your palms. You seldom realize that the very attempt of holding something tight in a controlling manner could become the cause of losses. The solution is to rediscover the sense of security within and giving space and choice to people around you to be who they are. Having faith and know that the situations, people, pets, personalities, and possibilities who are meant to be in your life are going to remain in your life. You may appreciate and facilitate their presence and existence in your life, but trying to hold them tight and control them with your possessive behavior could facilitate their exit soon. If you believe in the transient nature of all experiences, you will never care to possess anything ever. It is the attachment and the illusion of permanency which makes you feel possessive about substances, subjects, images, people, places, and possibilities. Make the best out of all that you have in the now, rather than disrupting the experience of the current moment by intrusive thoughts of future adversities. Live life in a manner where you do not have any regret. You complete yourself, your relationships, and your experiences in the very moment, so that you can free others from your need to cling on to them. Interestingly, several of these entities, when you let them go, choose to be around you. Give them the space that they deserve, and you can do that by operating from the space of security within. My need to recognize and honor others' need for space is my soul's love. My need to recognize and honor others' need for space is my soul's love. My need to recognize others' need for space is my soul's love. Let's take one final reading on how we can align to love and prosperity. You need to be wiser in your decisions and actions compared to what you have been so far. All your answers are available to you, but in the time of stress, you are probably acting out of impulses and getting carried away in your emotional responses, which may not be fully out of wisdom. When you cannot avail or trust your inherent brilliance, you often listen to others and seek guidance from them. Even if you are guided in the wisest possible manner, this guidance is foreign to you. Calm down, let the turbulent emotions settle, and seek the guidance from within. Ask your inner wisdom if the suggested guidance is fully or partially applicable as per the current situation. Gradually, you will start trusting this guidance and use your discretion while applying the wisdom given through your mentors, gurus, books, literature, and scriptures. Because the only person who knows what is best for you in a given situation is you, and you know it through your inner wisdom and brilliance. My inner wisdom is my soul's love. My inner wisdom is my soul's love. My inner wisdom is my soul's love. So let's end this session with a gratitude for the messages, gratitude for the radical consciousness. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Prachi. Thank you, Anshu. Thank you, Divya. Thanks for everyone who joined from YouTube. So these sessions will be continuing for the next 10 days, guys. So feel free to join in. And if you have any doubts of or to follow any follow-up questions, please drop a message on our Instagram handle. Connect with you. Thank you so much.